The morning I realized my mind wasn't mine. Let me take you to a moment I'll never forget. I woke up one morning, and before my feet even touched the floor, my mind was already loud. Not my voice, not my dreams, not my goals, just noise. What if today goes wrong? You're behind. You're not doing enough. You'll probably quit again. And right there, before the day even started, I realized something that changed everything. Most people don't start their day. Their day starts them. And if you don't take control in the first 5 minutes, you'll spend the next 12 hours reacting, drifting, surviving. Let me ask you a real question. Have you ever had a day where nothing big went wrong, but you still felt off? You were irritated, unfocused, unmotivated, like life was happening to you. That doesn't start at noon. That starts the moment you wake up. Because your first thoughts are your first commands, and your mind listens. So today, I'm going to give you something simple but dangerous. Dangerous in a good way. 5 lines, 5 sentences you speak every morning, and they begin to reprogram your mindset, reshape your identity, and pull you forward even when motivation disappears. Not cute affirmations, commands. But first, you need to understand why this works. Your mind is a garden, and you've been planting weeds. Your mind is like a garden. Every thought you repeat, every word you speak to yourself, is a seed. And here's the problem. Most people are planting without even realizing it. They wake up and the first seed goes in like this. I'm tired. I don't feel like it. Today's going to be stressful. I hate my life. I'll start tomorrow. That's not just a thought. That's a program. And if you run that program every day, your life starts to look exactly like it. Because the garden grows no matter what. Whether you take care of it or neglect it, something will grow. So the question is, are you planting flowers or are you planting weeds? Now I already know what some of you are thinking. Ethan, I'm not a morning person. I barely open my eyes, and you want me to speak 5 lines? Good, because that's exactly why you need this. Those first moments after you wake up, your mind is most receptive. Your defenses are down. It's like wet cement. Whatever steps on it first leaves the shape. So if the first thing that steps on your mind is your phone, the news, negativity, stress, social media, then don't be surprised when your whole day feels heavy. But if you step on it with purpose, you begin to shape your destiny one morning at a time. Now, let's get into 5 lines. And I want you to do this with me like a mentor is guiding you. Not like you're reading quotes, like you're building a new identity. Today, I choose to be positive. Notice the word, choose. Positivity isn't a personality trait. It's a decision. Because life will always give you reasons to complain. Traffic, bills, people, problems. But positivity is you saying, I will not let circumstances control my standards. Let me tell you the truth. Most negative days don't begin with a disaster. They begin with a mindset. You wake up already annoyed, already expecting stress. So your brain does what brains do. It starts hunting for proof. You look for problems. You notice everything wrong. And suddenly the day becomes exactly what you predicted. But when you wake up and say, today, I choose to be positive, you're flipping the switch. You're telling your mind, search for opportunity, look for solutions, find the good. And when your brain starts searching differently, your life starts feeling different. Not because the world changed, because your filter changed. So every morning, say like you mean it. Today, I choose to be positive, even if you don't feel positive, because you're not building feelings. You're building control. I'm grateful for all that I have. Gratitude is not weakness. Gratitude is power, because the fastest way to become miserable is to live in a mindset of scarcity. I need more. I'm behind. They have it easier. My life isn't enough. That mindset turns your life into a prison, even if you have blessings. But gratitude does the opposite. Gratitude reminds you, I have something, I have resources, I have a chance. And here's the secret. Gratitude doesn't mean you stop wanting more. It means you stop being blind to what's already good. Even if life is hard, there's always something. Your breath, your mind, your potential, a roof, a lesson, a new day. Some people didn't wake up today. You did. So say it. I'm grateful for all that I have. Then name 2 things quietly, because gratitude doesn't just change your mood, it changes your energy, and energy changes your results. I am capable of achieving great things. This is where your identity starts shifting, because the biggest enemy of success isn't failure, it's self-doubt. That voice that whispers, "You're not disciplined. You're not smart enough. You'll mess it up. People like you don't win." Most people don't lose because life is hard. They lose because they stop believing they can win. So you must train your mind like a champion. You don't wait for confidence. You build it, and you build it by speaking it. Say, "I am capable of achieving great things." Not because everything is perfect, but because you are reminding your brain, "I'm not small. I'm not done. I'm not stuck. I'm not finished." And listen, belief is not magic. Belief is fuel. When you believe you can, you take action. When you take action, you gain proof. And proof builds confidence. So this line is the spark. I am capable of achieving great things. Say it with conviction, not volume. I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. This line separates average people from dangerous people, because most people run from discomfort. They avoid hard conversations, hard work, hard habits. But growth lives in discomfort. Here's the mentor truth. If you only do what's easy, your life stays hard. But if you learn to do what's hard, your life becomes easier. Challenges are not punishments. They're training. Every struggle is building something inside you. Patience, resilience, discipline, strength, wisdom. So when something goes wrong, you don't collapse. You ask, what is this teaching me? How can this make me stronger? What would the stronger version of me do right now? That is power. Say it every morning. I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Because the moment your relationship with difficulty changes, your whole life changes. I take action toward my goals every day. This is the line that turns mindset into results. Because the world is full of inspired people. But inspired people don't win. Executed people win. This line is you making action non-negotiable. Not huge action, not perfect action, daily action, even 10 minutes, even one small step. Because success isn't one giant leap. It's small steps stacked until your life looks unrecognizable. So you ask yourself, what's one action I can take today that moves me forward? Then you do it. No debate, no delay, no drama. Say it. I take action toward my goals every day. This is how dreamers become builders. Don't just say them, live them. Now listen carefully. These lines don't work because they're pretty. They work because they create a standard. So here's what you do. Morning, 2 minutes. Say all 5 lines out loud. Then pick one line to focus on that day. Example, if you're anxious, focus on positivity. If you're overwhelmed, focus on action. If you feel weak, focus on capability. If life is hard, focus on challenges. If you feel empty, focus on gratitude. Night, 60 seconds. Ask yourself, did I choose positivity today? Did I practice gratitude? Did I act like I'm capable? Did I grow through discomfort? Did I take daily action? Not to judge yourself, to train yourself. Because success isn't perfection. Success is recommitment. The person you become starts tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, when your eyes open, that's the moment you decide who you are. Not later, not after coffee, not after scrolling. Right there. Because the person you become is built in the first 5 minutes. So I'm challenging you for the next 7 days. Say these 5 lines every morning. Say them like commands. And then do one small action, just one, and watch what happens. Because when you control your mornings, you control your days. And when you control your days, you control your life. This is Inspivox, and you've been listening to Inspivox Studio. Fuel your mind. Build your future.